Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. Why Kathy Hilton would never join RIOBH full-time. Kathy Hilton is perfectly happy in her role as friend of the Housewives on RHOBH. On the July 23 episode of the Call Her Daddy podcast, Hilton explained why she'd never join the show as a full-time cast member. "I would no way be able to devote the time," she said. Hilton, mom of Paris and Nikki, and big sister of Kim and Kyle Richards, enjoys being on the show, but only in a part-time capacity. "I love the job I have," she shared. "I really have a good time with all the girls. It's like a little girls' club." The Real Housewives is known for its high levels of drama, and Hilton prefers to stay out of that part. "You know, when I'm there, I try to have the parties and the fun," she said. But if she does get roped into the drama, "Let me tell you something, if little hunky-dory gets pushed," she quipped. "But I don't want to get pushed," Hilton continued. "And I try my hardest just to keep the peace." Although only main cast members get to open the show with their taglines, Hilton came up with a really good one for herself. "I may be the hostess with the mostest, but I don't serve drama. Only diamonds and caviar," she said to the delight of host Alex Cooper. Hilton joked that she'd say the line but look less than graceful doing so. "I would be spinning and falling in high heels." Hilton also spoke about doing the show, even though her daughters didn't want her to. According to Hilton, she wanted to participate as a way to be closer to her youngest sister Kyle Richards, an OG of RHOBH. And for the most part, it worked. "We were like little girls again and having fun and laughing. I pulled some pranks on her," Hilton said. Hilton explained that when Kyle joined RHOBH, she could see how much work it entailed. "She works very hard. It's a lot of work as a housewife. The responsibility was more than Hilton had the bandwidth for. I have my husband. I have my children, my grandchildren. I have other businesses." She also has a very fun hobby. "I'm a toy collector," Hilton revealed. "Dolls, teddy bears, soldiers. I mean, everything you could think of." And her latest obsession? The plush toy monster and handbag accessory Labubu. "I was going to bring you a Labubu," Hilton told Cooper during their conversation, adding that she planned to dress it up and give it some jewelry, but doing so would have made her late for the interview. It's no wonder fans want Hilton on RHOBH all the time. For years, fans of The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills have watched Kathy Hilton drift in and out of the series like a rare comet, brilliant, captivating, and entirely on her own schedule. Her short stints on the show, often as a friend of the Housewives, have given fans moments that range from hilarious to iconic. But a burning question always remains: why doesn't Kathy Hilton just join full-time? The answer is layered, glamorous, and quintessentially Kathy. It's not about being elusive for the sake of drama. It's about who Kathy Hilton is, a woman who lives by her own rules and knows exactly what she's doing. 1. She doesn't need the show. The show needs her. Kathy Hilton isn't looking for fame. She was born into it, married into it, and nurtured it for decades. Her family name carries more weight than any Bravo tagline ever could. Kathy doesn't need RHOBH to introduce her to audiences or help her build a brand. She's already the matriarch of one of America's most famous families and the mother of Paris Hilton, a pop culture icon in her own right. When Kathy shows up on RHOBH, it's the show that gets the boost, not Kathy. For most housewives, joining full-time means exposure, building businesses, or creating a public persona. Kathy already has that. She doesn't have to hustle. She doesn't have to be on for a camera 6 months out of the year because she already lives a life that people watch from afar with fascination. 2. Kathy Hilton plays by Kathy Hilton rules. One of the most famous moments from Kathy's time on the show was her late-night hotel snack run in pajamas and slippers. It was unscripted, unapologetic Kathy. That's the magic of her part-time presence. She gets to dip in, be her authentic self, and dip out when it suits her. Full-time housewives' contracts are demanding. They require filming schedules, mandatory trips, endless confessionals, and emotional involvement in every feud, whether genuine or manufactured. Kathy Hilton. She's not signing up to spend weeks of her life arguing over who said what at a dinner party in La Quinta. She comes in when she wants to, gives the fans their meme-worthy moment, and exits before the drama consumes her. The Hilton empire is more than hotels. It's philanthropy, fashion, global branding, and family. Kathy is deeply involved with her husband, Rick Hilton, and their 4 children. Her role as the matriarch of a sprawling, high-profile family is a full-time gig on its own. Add in grandchildren, charity events, social circles, and the inevitable press attention, and there's simply no space for a Bravo schedule that eats up half the year. Besides, the Hilton family is famously protective of its reputation. A full-time housewives role means every corner of your life is on display, every argument immortalized. Kathy's appearances have always been controlled, carefully curated, and done on her terms. Going full-time risks inviting in a level of scrutiny she's deliberately avoided for decades. 4. She knows the dark side of housewives' fame. Kathy has seen what being a full-time housewife does to people. She's watched castmates experience brutal online hate, tabloid scandals, and friendships destroyed under the weight of reality TV. Kathy is no stranger to fame. She's seen Paris and Nikki Hilton navigate decades of celebrity, paparazzi, and public criticism. Why would she volunteer to step into the lion's den full-time? For Kathy, it's safer and far more fun to play the part-time scene stealer. She can deliver the hilarious one-liners and chaotic energy fans love, but without taking on the baggage of being a central storyline target. It's the best of both worlds, the glory without the grind. 5. Kathy Hilton has the luxury of saying no. Most housewives see joining the show full-time as a career move. For Kathy Hilton, it would be a lifestyle shift she simply doesn't need. The Hilton fortune gives her the rarest gift in Hollywood, the power to say no. She doesn't need the paycheck, the exposure, or the platform. This freedom allows Kathy to participate only on her terms. It's why fans saw her disappear for stretches, or even miss reunions, without fear of being replaced. Kathy isn't chasing the opportunity. She's choosing when and if the opportunity works for her. 6. The drama isn't her brand. Kathy Hilton has cultivated a public image of whimsy and understated charm. Whether it's mistaking garbanzo beans for nuts or asking how to work a fan, Kathy is hilarious because she's authentically out of step with the chaos around her. Full-time housewives are expected to engage in the drama, pick a side, throw a drink, or at least deliver some kind of emotional breakdown by mid-season. That's not Kathy's lane. She doesn't need to feud with Lisa Rinna or Kyle Richards for 6 episodes. Her charm lies in being above it, sometimes literally in slippers while the rest of the women are in sequined gowns screaming about betrayal. 7. Kathy Hilton is already iconic without it. Think about it. In just a handful of appearances, Kathy Hilton has given RHOBH some of its most iconic moments. The fan favorite, hunky-dory line. The legendary, "Who is Michael Jackson?" confusion. The effortless shade thrown in confessionals, often without her even realizing it. Other housewives spend years trying to build an iconic moment, but Kathy's charm is that she isn't trying at all. By staying part-time, she preserves her mystique and ensures every appearance is special. Going full-time risks diluting that magic and turning her into just another cast member with a wine glass and a tagline. 8. Her sisterly dynamic is delicate enough already. Kathy Hilton's relationship with her sister Kyle Richards has been a storyline on and off-screen for decades. Royal Bait has magnified that tension at times, leading to unforgettable and uncomfortable moments between them. Going full-time would mean that dynamic is constantly under the microscope, potentially causing irreparable harm to their already complicated bond. Kathy's part-time status allows her to maintain a healthy boundary. She can participate in family moments and drama, but always has the option to retreat reset, and keep things from boiling over. A full-time role could make her relationship with Kyle, and possibly Kim, Housewives fodder for years, and that's not a risk Kathy seems willing to take. 9. Kathy Hilton enjoys being unpredictable. Part of Kathy Hilton's allure is that you never know what she'll do next. Will she show up in a ball gown for a backyard barbecue? Will she fall asleep in the middle of a group trip? Will she casually reference a celebrity dinner that sounds like it came straight out of The Great Gatsby? This unpredictability works because she's part-time. When you're full-time, fans expect consistency, story arcs, and deliverables. Kathy prefers to surprise. One season, she's in almost every episode. The next, she's barely there. It keeps fans craving more and keeps Kathy firmly in control of her narrative.